o'clock. I'd like to call the meeting to order for Inland Township Planning Commission, March 16th, 2026.
You hit record?
I would not.
Okay.
Let's start over. Take two.
Today's the 23rd.
Today's the 23rd.
I guess we should have. Thank you.
Let me start over again. Sure. Like to call to order the Inland Township Planning Commission regular general meeting agenda for March 23rd, 2026. And let's open with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, need a roll call.
Kramer,
Here.
Handy.
Here.
Nelson. Hughes, Truax. Here. Sword up.
Thank you, Rosemary. Open for public comment. Any person wishing to address the planning commission may do so. For the public comment period, comments are limited to 3 minutes and shall be addressed to the chair and not to the individual commission members or others in the audience. Anybody have any comments? Okay. Any person like to move to approve the agenda for today's meeting?
I would move to approve the agenda with the date update because we were not able to be here last week.
I'll second that.
All right. Motion carried. Okay, let's move to the approval of our February 16, 2026 meeting minutes. Were there any needed to be changed on that?
So I'll make a motion to approve the minutes last week, or last month, February 16, 2026 minutes.
I will second that. Okay, do we have any conflicts of interest to deal with today?
Just for formality, I have no discussion about approving the minutes, and so all three of us then say that it's passed, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're good.
All right, so back to conflict of interest. Nobody has any conflicts of interest to bring up? All right. We're gonna move to unfinished business where Sarah Kirk has the floor for a minute and a half.
I think that's all it'll take.
Hi, Sarah, thank you for coming.
All I know from this meeting is that at the board meeting, they did not approve releasing the plan to the public, put it back to you guys. I do not know, I have not received any additional comments, so I don't know if you guys got any additional comments.
We have not.
So if you have not, then you are free to do what you want. What I would recommend is re-recommend it back, because you haven't received any comments to comment on.
Change.
I believe the reason they held it back is because they hadn't gone over it thoroughly.
Correct.
So,
Correct. Yes.
And so we'll just.
Yeah, there's a lot there to read.
Let's make a motion to do that.
To re-recommend.
Yeah. Cause it was referred back.
Do we need to do that? Why wouldn't they just hold it over and review it?
Do you have any thoughts, Rosemary?
They can't just hold it over. It was coming back to you guys.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Okay, so it's a formality of it.
Formality.
So they sent it back to us, so then we can
Send it back to
re-recommend
them
it.
for another review.
Yes, sir.
Give them more time to review.
If they had any comments, they should have given them to you.
Correct.
Since you don't have any, then you can't really do anything about it.
Right.
So if they had found something that they want you to address, then they would have re-recommended it back to you with
With changes,
Yeah.
right? So they
If you
didn't do
didn't
that.
receive anything, then
Okay.
Yeah.
So no comments were received, so then I would make a motion to re-recommend the release of the draft master plan. We're re-recommending to the board that they release the draft master plan to the public.
I'll second it.
John will second that.
Discussion.
Pardon me?
Any discussion?
No.
No, I think
And
that's
then,
good.
then you gotta vote. So you gotta ask
Oh, we do
a
gotta do a
discussion
vote.
and then you gotta vote.
Oh,
So,
we don't have a discussion. All in favor?
All right, there you go.
Aye.
Aye.
okay, we're past then.
I'm gonna move her chair up here.
I think that moves us on to the blight ordinance amendment.
Well, I wanted to ask, Mike, did our lawyer review that?
She has, she's asked, for me and Ben Zeiss to set up a meeting with her for a phone conversation. There might be some changes that she's gonna recommend.
Okay. When is it gonna happen?
Well, I hope possibly Thursday.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay, so we'll just wait on that then?
Yes.
Okay.
So we'll wait on that and see where we go with that. So, we'll table that for this particular meeting. Do I need to vote on that?
Do we need to vote for a table?
I don't know.
I don't think I've
don't think
ever
so.
seen that happen. I think, okay.
Then we'll just table it.
So you gotta say a specific date.
Till, next meeting, which is April 20th, I believe.
I think you're right.
Yeah, like that's the right date. Yep, April 20th. Table.
Table till April 20.
Okay.
New business. Special use permit ID 100800900730. Mike, do you wanna?
Yeah, so gentlemen, they have asked and put together a proposal to put a auto body and repair place on this commercial piece of property. Because it falls underneath that category of, they have to have special land use permit.
And that's this drawing that we have in front
It
of us,
is.
right?
It's the first drawing, so it's not the last one, but they're just seeing if this is going to be allowed before they proceed with any more spending.
I didn't see any objections to this from where I was standing. Val,
Why
did
is
you
it-
see anything?
Why is it under a special?
Because anytime there's any kind of gas or anything involved.
Gasoline
it-
involved.
Under commercial, it goes to, they have to have a special use
I
permit
gotcha.
and then a site
So
plan.
just
review.
what they're planning on doing.
Correct.
Needs to be. All right, yeah. It's commercial, it's own commercial.
It is all commercial.
Main drives off
Yeah.
Rain
All
Run.
this.
It is, so it's,
Not even on the main drag.
Comply with all the zoning, yeah, that's good.
And then he has, if you notice on here, he's got fence parking as well, so he's not gonna advertise the vehicles that would be there for, parting out or whatever.
Yeah, like the damaged vehicle.
It'll stay
Yeah.
appealing to the eye, if you will, for the community.
Right, it'll be shielded and,
yeah, you put trees in there, I asked them to buffer that back fence, that would be facing towards the trailer park area.
Okay. I'm good with that, but, I would like to have someone make a motion to push this through too. Oh, yes?
I need a copy of the plans.
Okay. They're just preliminary plans for right now.
Once those preliminary and once they get more of the drawing and stuff to build it, I need copies because I have to approve it too.
100%.
So. It'll be part of the main, answer my own question. Andy being an architect. I'll catch up. All right. So yeah, let's move this forward.
I would move to approve, special use permit. And then, there's no use permit here. 0800900730.
And I'll second it.
Any Additional discussion?
Any additional discussions? I don't have any. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All, okay. Motion's carried.
There you go. Gentlemen, have anything else you wanted to add to it?
No, was the vehicle sales also part of that?
Yes.
Yes, the
Yep.
whole thing, yep.
Sweet, that's,
We need your drawings. I'll get them done.
sounds good. Okay.
Make sure fire department can access it and those kinds of things, so.
And if it'll start then, yeah, get your drawings all done, so, but now you know you can do it,
Requirements.
that's what you were looking to do.
Biggest thing was
Biggest thing,
that.
for sure.
Cool.
Awesome.
Moving
Thanks for
back.
coming. You're welcome to stay for the whole rest of the meeting if you want to, or pop out whenever you want to. It's
Oh,
up
no,
to you.
you're required to stay.
You gotta stay. You gotta stay.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, guys.
And good luck with your new business. Leave those right there. We'll take care of those. Thank
We'll
you.
take care of them.
See you later.
Have a good evening,
Good
guys.
talking.
We tabled the inland parks ordinance from February, so that we all had a chance to read it and go over it. I think we have a new one of those to review here.
Yeah, I believe it was an updated, it was an updated one. I read through it today, yeah. Oh, not the,
The big one that says draft, the original
yeah.
draft had the logo on it, right?
Yes.
That's how I was reading those two. And the Benzie County logo on it.
This one here? I guess that's it.
Yeah, I think that was the first one we were looking at, and then
Yeah, this is
the
the second
second
one.
one says draft all across it.
Okay, yep, I read through that, yeah, it seemed like it was all right, that'd be just the rules, all the rules
Mhm.
for the park.
Yep.
Seems to be pretty.
They're trying to make
It's all
it
look good to me.
county-wide, they're trying to,
Yeah,
Got the,
yes.
so that'd be a good idea, so that all the parks have the same, yeah, it seems like it covers everything.
I mean, it's got,
What you can do, and
the definitions and things in here as well, purposes.
I think that'd be okay.
Did you read this over?
Mhm.
You good with this?
Mhm.
I am too.
Okay,
Did
so
you
then
review
I
it?
I
would.
did, yeah, I read it today, and it, yeah, seems to be, that's what you'd want.
So I would move to recommend the adoption of the draft inland township parks and property ordinance as presented.
I'll second that.
Well,
Adoption by the township board, do I need to be that specific? Adoption by the
don't you-
Does
township
it go to
board?
them next?
Cause it's gonna go to them next.
Yeah, okay.
correct. All right, so,
Did we do further discussion?
oh no, were there any further discussions?
That and that one.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Well, good, Rosary. So then. We have our second public comment. No public here.
All our public left,
Yeah, all left.
we scared them away.
Say, Sarah?
So I meant to mention, this is really handy postponing this a week. We throw a lot of people off guard.
Yeah, exactly.
Something, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Are there any other items?
Quick.
I'm sorry, John.
No, it's going good.
Any other items to come before the commission? No. Data center background material.
Whoops.
What is that? Background materials, information and discussion only. Township board report, funding.
I feel like we had that in an email. Let me see what I can find real quick here. We don't have anything printed for the data center background. Let me see.
This is the first I've heard of it, so
Let's see.
it's catching me completely off guard. I didn't read that when I read this earlier. Data center background material. I'll check with Ben and find out what's up with that. It says for discussion only, so.
I think even the state is talking about putting it on hold. I heard data centers, putting a moratorium on. Cause that's
They
kind of
require
a,
a tremendous amount of water and,
yeah,
and
they're kind of
space.
a thing we don't know about. What's
Yeah.
gonna be the ramifications of those things? Yeah, they,
I
a
don't think
lot
they're
of
looking in this
energy.
area that
What
much.
is this now? The,
Those data centers, I heard the state's even looking at putting a moratorium on them to, there's no, we don't,
there's no rules.
yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen with them.
We don't know what's happening with
Yeah.
them. There's no rules.
They wanted to
protect
do one in
them.
Calcasieu County and they kind of
Yeah,
balked at that.
people that went against them in Gaylord too.
Yeah, because you don't know.
So not knowing who added that to the agenda or what the topic, what the content really is, I guess I would say that we just skip that one.
Yeah, well, let's just table them.
Table?
Table the whole thing until I can talk to Ted and Ben and find out what they need us to do here.
We haven't heard of any plans of.
Okay, so
nothing
we'll
around
table
here.
that one
Oh, this
to
would be
next
really
meeting
good
on
here.
April 20th.
I'm kind of reading all three of these and I think we need to table all three.
Really?
For zoning
Really? For
ordinance
just running computers?
consultant.
It's just all the,
Okay, and selection of
Infrastructure.
chair, vice chair, and secretary is gonna go on the April agenda.
So for our committee.
Yep.
Those need to be.
Yep.
We're gonna do all the same stuff, aren't we?
Unless you're sick of being chair.
Unless you're gonna be chair. You're really chair now. You and Ted.
yeah, no,
Yeah, I don't tell anybody.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, what for Ted?
I would like to,
Okay,
A, B, and C here, let's just table all three of those so I can talk to Ben and Ted, find out what they want, and then we'll bring those forward to the
April agenda.
April agenda.
Cool.
All in
Next
favor?
one's- Aye.
We don't need to do that, I forgot.
No, we don't need to do that.
When's April 20?
Next meeting is April 20th.
Right around the corner now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least all this is done, you know?
6:17. For adjournment,
6:17 it is.
6:17.
I'd like to adjourn the meeting.
You're making the motion?
I'm making a motion.
I'll second it.
I am not opposed.
All in favor?
That passes.
There we go.
Okay. Very efficient this one. Very efficient.
Tell what
Do
this.
residential.
Sarah.
We get an extra week to review everything.
I'm that's not the best.
I thought these guys, that's where I thought these guys were going. This is over here.
Sarah, I can't get over how fast they.
Okay, let's.
So I've written down this.
Saving to folder one.
Man, that's quick. That's the fastest meeting.
We're gonna get used to this.
I guess so.
It said saving.
Tell them to go. Oh, yeah.
You know, they won't stop.
That's tough money. I don't blame you there. I know it's hard. Well, we get through.
Sarah, this meeting went so fast with your little input this time.
I know.
This is really
I
nice.
guess if we're just waiting on them to decide.
Technically.
I need to pay attention to anything.
Can any copy of it,
What I heard, or,
I think I